Hey, what's up? Hope everything is going well. We are back with the second installment of the C-section Q&A interactive comment style video. And basically, for all the future renditions of this, I'm just going to be coming to the comment section of the previous video. So in this video's comment section, if you have challenges, jokes, questions, you want my opinion on something, you want me to do something, hear something, say something, this is the place to do it at any time throughout this video. If you have an idea of something you want to say and have pop up in one of these videos, then drop them here while you're watching. With that, sit back, relax, and enjoy as we hop into the first one. Alright, yeah, so the first one comes in from Crazy Cool Cubing, and he's got a couple in a row lined up. The first one being, how do you grow your channel as a small YouTuber? And I break this question really down into two things. One, which is the most important, is you've got to make something interesting. Now, I'm obviously nowhere near grown. I guess I'm growing a little bit, and I credit that to some of the more unique videos that I've done that I don't see a lot of people like doing, such as like the Lego mocks that I did. Obviously, tons of people are doing Lego mocks, but something specific that I build, like, is not something somebody else can recreate, right? And those are the videos that are going to set you apart and help you to start to grow. And the second, probably a little bit more minor thing, is like you've got to interact with people. So if you're like a cubing channel, in your case, find the bigger cubers, smaller cubers, and drop some comments on the video. Not like, oh, come subscribe, I do cube stuff too, because let's be honest, that just doesn't work. I mean, I think of it like if somebody came to my channel, or think if somebody comes to your channel and they say, oh, come subscribe to me, and then you go to their channel and they don't have much going on, are you gonna subscribe? I don't know, I wouldn't. But yeah, if you start interacting and asking questions and getting to know people and, chatting with them as if you're a friend, then that's how people start to find you and come your way. You asked when I think I will reach monetization or 1,000 subs, and some people seem to think these are like kind of hand in hand, but they really are separate, because monetization, if you don't know, comes at a minimum of 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And while I think with my growth in the last little bit, I can reach 1,000 subs maybe in the next couple of months, the watch hours is something that I really need to push forward on. So I really think that'll take, unless I have some video that grasps a lot of attention and people stick around for, I think it'll take a good maybe 6 months plus to gather up enough watch time. But if you stick around through all of this, you're helping me out, so pat yourself on the back, and let's keep going. You ask who my favorite YouTube channel that inspired me is, and I always say this is Brickitect. And he just does a lot of stuff with his son and all kinds of different hobbies, and he really tries to inspire people to create YouTube channels and says basically, oh, if you have hobbies, someone's interested in them, so put them on YouTube. And once quarantine came around and I was bored out of my mind, that's exactly what I did. So I'd say he inspired me. And you said number 4, have a good day. You too. Sulfur Goo says, where have you had the most luck buying secondhand Lego? And I would say absolutely, for me, it's been Kijiji, which, if Kijiji isn't around in your area, it's basically just local listings like Facebook Marketplace, or, I mean, I've never used Craigslist. I know that's a little bit more sketchy, but local listings is the place. Or even garage sales. And the reason for this is just because these are the places where you're gonna find people that, not they don't know what they have, but they're just looking to get rid of it. If someone's selling on eBay, like, or any other like more established marketplace, they know what they've got and they're charging the right price, honestly, for it, but you're not going to find those nice deals in places like that. Daniel Carrado said, what inspired you to become a YouTuber? Pretty much touched on this already, but I basically boiled it down to the fact that I enjoy Lego and puzzles and kendama and all these things, and no one in my really friend circle enjoys them as much as I do, so I figured YouTube was a great way to find some other people that enjoy it, and it's somebody I can share it with, because when I do things, I want to share them. Naglis Ohala, sorry if I butchered your name, but they are wondering, how old am I? Well, I ask you, what is 9 plus 10?
21.
The Wazowsk says, hi, my name is Gio, my channel name is The Wazowsk, big plug there. And I was wondering, do you think Lego will discontinue making the Lego Cara Dune minifigure, as she is no longer in The Mandalorian, and do you think the figure is going to go up in price? Now, this is really a two-part question, and for a little bit of background for anyone who's not aware, Cara Dune from The Mandalorian, a character in The Mandalorian, was played by Gina Carano, who was recently let go by Lucasfilm and Disney, so she's no longer on the show, and thus, in my opinion, LEGO is not going to make another Cara Dune minifigure. Simple as that. If LEGO's partner, who in this case is Disney, is dropping somebody, I'm sure hands down LEGO wants nothing to do with them as well. As for the second part of your question, wondering if she'll go up in value, I think it's a yes and no kind of thing. I think she'll go up in value in the sense that basically every LEGO minifigure does, especially one that only appears in one set, being the ATST Raider somewhere up there, a little too much glare for you to see it. So I think she'll go up in value a bit, you know, maybe double in value from $4 to $8 or whatever it is. But I don't think it's like this big investment where if you buy a couple Cara Dunes, you'll be rich and on the moon in a couple of years. I think she's gonna see typical LEGO minifigure growth, but not anything out of the ordinary and not what a lot of people are hoping for with her price skyrocketing. A couple of the boys here want a face reveal, so didn't expect to do this now, but here's something interesting. Like I said in the last one, it's always fun for you guys to give me a challenge or something cool to do in these videos. So Katie Lul said, since I mentioned in the last video that I was interested in like painting and getting into art, she challenged me to create something, and I can't say that I did this too recently, but I thought it'd be a good opportunity to show you off a little painting that I did do that's kind of inspiring me to, you know, get in touch with my artistic abilities. So it's really nothing special, but I recently did this like lightsaber Star Wars theme painting thing. We got Kylo Ren's lightsaber and Anakin / Luke / Rey's lightsaber here with kind of the silhouettes of some of the major ships. I don't know, I thought it was cool, and it was definitely enjoyable. Maybe that'll inspire somebody to make some art that's better than that, but yeah, cool to show off, and thank you Katie for the prompt. Lego Dude Creations is asking who my favorite YouTuber is, and I get this question a lot, so I guess I'll just keep pointing you towards different channels I enjoy. In the past 6 months or so, I've really been enjoying the H3 podcast while I'm, you know, locked away in my room doing work or whatever. They've got a lot of different characters and shows and different themes and stuff that they do on their podcast, and it's been a good watch, especially throw it on the background. They do all kinds of, you know, reactions and news and all this, all the internet stuff you'd expect in a podcast, but I think they do it really well, and they're a great bunch of guys and girls that I enjoy watching, so that's who I'd say this week. Jacked Cuber is coming with the heavy-hitting questions, wondering how many pineapples it takes to be sub 10 on a Gigaminx. Well, I say nay, no pineapples, just one big brain, and that's where we'll leave it off. And that is it for episode 2 of the C-section interactive comment Q&A question answer prompt opinion kind of thing. And like I said, the comment section of this video is the place to be if you want your opinion, prompt, question, etc., joke, tell me a joke, or whatever it is featured in the next video. So thank you to everyone who's sticking around this long, and I will see you in the next video.